This meeting is being recorded.
Okay, so next up, we're going to do some exercises to help with high resonance, twang, and agility, particularly moving through the difficult parts of our voices and tackling register transitions in a way that sounds even and consistent, and also a way of tapping into power up high, which is something a lot of my students are working on at the moment. So we're going to begin with a pentatonic scale exercise. This video is also probably helpful for practicing like R&B styles or like soul music, anything where you really want to use lots of resonance and have some power and some volume without straining your voice, or anything where you want to have some agility and some real presence, contemporary stuff. All right, so again, I'm going to be singing in this octave. If you're a male or a low voice, you can begin the octave below, and if you're a female or high voice, you can sing with me. So this exercise begins slow on the ascent and comes down in a nice kind of quick legato. So going up, we're going to use the sound, that is NG, and this is designed to help you kind of sing into what's called the mask, or the kind of front resonators, I guess they're called, but basically using your face to resonate some of the sounds. So it's going to sound like this. Or what's better actually is okay, so we hold the top note and then open up into a ya directly from that So please don't take a breath at the top. If you can help it, take a nice breath to begin with and sing through the phrase as best you can. And let's try for a few more. Keep it really nice and bright, high tongue. Nice wide vowel. One more. Okay, so that should get you into a pretty bright, high, resonant, high tongue setup. So now we're going to come back down with a little bit more resonance practice. For this, I'm going to stand up. And for this exercise, what you need to do is listen and then repeat, okay? So we're going to start really quite high. At least for me, some of my female students, it won't be as high for you. And for most of my male students, it might be too high to start. So I suggest that you wait maybe 2 or 3 cycles before you join in. But in this exercise, if you can, try to be in the same octave as I am, because most of you have the range, at least after a few. Okay, so we're going to sing Yui. Okay, and there's a few patterns. I'm just going to sing it and then you repeat, so I don't really need to explain it. You can just copy me. Okay, beginning with a nice posture and a nice easy spinning motion. Okay, so the goal of this is to keep tension at bay, stay nice and loose. You want to have your feet very balanced, nicely planted on the floor. I suppose hip width apart is probably best practice. You want to keep your knees unlocked, especially because we're swiveling and you don't want to dislocate anything. So nice soft knees. You want to have your core engaged a little bit, tucking the pelvis under. So if you imagine you had a tail, you're kind of tucking it down to the ground. And we're aiming for a nice long feeling, really lengthening through the crown of the head, a nice long spine. Okay, so let me grab my note again. Repeat. Repeat. Try to make it as bright as mine and nasal. And staccato. Okay, so male voices, if you can, try to join in now. Just do your best. Try to make the shape, and a little reminder to everyone, please don't let your chin reach up. If anything, you want to keep it kind of lowered. If you feel that tendency, take it in the reverse direction. And just a reminder to stay as loose as possible. Okay, we're going to continue. I think we're up to about here. We'll go from there. Keep it nasal. High tongue. You do one more. You. Okay, great job, I think. Hopefully you were able to maintain a nice kind of high voice setup and a nice bright nasal twangy sound, particularly as you approach the difficult or register transition parts of your range. When in doubt, always just go brighter. Use your mouth and really push the sound forward as much as you can. And make sure you don't get any locking in the jaw. Keep everything nice and loose if you can, or work towards that. So I suggest that now you actually take a little break, because this exercise is pretty intense, especially for those of you that it feels super high. Yeah, you want to take at least 5 minutes off, not making any sounds with your voice. Maybe work out any tension that you might have built up, have some water and just chill for a bit, and then enjoy getting into some pretty intense or high resonance soul or R&B repertoire. Okay, see you in lessons.